Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the New Galaxy Gamers channel, and welcome back to our first city here in City Skylines 2. I hope you're all having an awesome day, and I hope you're all safe, wonderful, and having a successful rest of your week. If you are new to the channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning member, welcome back to you as well. It's great to have you all here hanging out with me, all that good stuff. As usual, all usual disclaimers are in the description of the video. Okay, so in the last episode, we fixed our streets, our little street problem. We also began the process, that's a little fucked up. That's a little messed up. I didn't see that. That's okay. I think. Okay. Anyway, in the last episode, we kind of fixed our streets. It looks like I got one here I need to fix. That's okay. We'll probably fix that at some point. And we also added more industries and got our balance back up. Got our revenue more going higher than our expenses, which is good. We still need to keep going with that. What I would like to do today is I'd like to try to get us to the point where we're able to start decorating the city, start beautifying it a little bit, so that it's got a little bit of color in it and things like that. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and we'll grab our coffee, our donuts, our bagels, our Egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, meatball subs, chicken salad sandwiches, egg salad sandwiches, potato salad, baked beans, whatever it might be for our favorite breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack from our favorite local mom and pop coffee shop, and we'll get cracking. Okay, so let's see here. Alright, we should also think about putting a bus station in too. I don't know what this is. Yeah. Alright, well, let's talk our... Let's talk about this. What is this, anyway? Oh, it's a bus terminal. Okay, so let's talk about this. I want to put this. Guess we can put it right there for now. Alright, let's see how I want to do this here. Put that there. Two, three, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Great. There you go. May as well make sure they're all connecting, right? Okay. Now we'll go here. Now, I don't know how much this is going to really help. The way I'm doing it. I may be doing it all wrong. So. But I have a rule of thumb is that if it can help in any bit, way, shape, or form, then do it. So. Because even a monkey can figure it out every now and then. Believe me, I know a lot of monkeys. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so there's that. All right. Put you there. Okay. Alright, let's go down here. There we go. I didn't even know you could actually do that. Down here. Put a worker in there for them. Let's see. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so let's find our... Alright, so we'll put in a... up there. Okay. All right, so we're getting there slowly. Wait, why would I have... All right, I'll have to go in and fix that. I don't know why I'd have buses up there. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll put in our... Okay. Okay, so that's now got buses there. That's good. Over here and... Yeah. Okay. These now have work buses. Okay. I think everything now has what it needs there. Now, let me go back to my highway real quick. There's no reason why... There. Because there's no reason why you need a bus terminal there. I think what we'll do is... Where did I put my... Well, uh-oh. Oh, it's right here. We'll start making this the transport hub. Oops. Alright, so hopefully that'll now fix that and get that going. Alright. I think I'm probably missing a component here, but that's okay. Okay. Let's see if that works now. Alright. We are doing good. We don't have the points we need yet for intersections, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Not worried about that so much. Alright, let's... Okay. We should think about maybe a taxi office as well. a taxi depot. Try to give our customers, our citizens as much as they can in the way of transportation in the city. We'll do a tram line too at some point. We'll get that going. There are a couple of DLCs I do need to actually pick up for City Skylines 2, which I will be doing. So that'll actually help broaden things for us a little bit as well. I'm sorry about the audio cutting in and out like that. That's nothing I can do about that myself. Dumb as that might sound. Believe me, it kind of sounds really dumb. You know what they say? Stupid is as stupid does. Okay, let's go ahead and we shall put oh, good. More stuff is going up. That is good. And the more we have as far as having ways for the citizens to have transportation so they don't have to use cars, the better their own vehicles, the better off our city's going to be, I think. So, yeah, I mean, I think that at the end of the day, I think making sure that we have as much in the way of services for our city is going to be a good thing overall. Yes, it might eat into our revenue right now, but it won't it will adjust itself and fix itself over time. So I'm not going to like worry all that much about, oh well, you know, we're spending way too much money on city services, just because the more you spend on city services, the better off your citizens are going to be. You know, and I know that there are those that don't like hearing that, but You know, I mean, that is a whole cold hard fact that the more services you can provide while making sure you're maintaining your budget, the better off you're going to be, because the reality is those services help keep your economy stable. And they can protect your citizens, too. So at the end of the day, I really don't have a... I don't have a problem slapping these down, because... And as you can see, as I'm adding this stuff, it does actually help the houses. It does actually help various buildings. So... Now, is it going to help them all? Probably not, but, you know. Okay, it did actually put it where I wanted it to. But I always, you know, I think about places like New York City where they've got all these services and everything, and people are still using their cars. No. We're not going to ban them from using their cars if they want to. Obviously, I'm not going to go doing that. What I will say is it can actually help cut down on pollution and things like that. So, yeah, I'm not gonna like say, oh, you can't have these services because they, you know, they're politically bad, but I'm not gonna do that. And having transportation services is kind of something we can justify, so I'm more than happy to put it in here. Besides, businesses don't have an excuse to not have workers. There we go. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and she was telling me that, you know, it's easy for people these days to think that they know everything about somebody else. You know, she was telling me how she ended up running into somebody that was acting like a complete Karen. So she decided to have a little go at them at their expense. And said, hello, mine, you know, gave her name and said, nice to meet you, Karen. She told me, I thought it was funny. Then again, I am like that. Okay. Let's have the taxi, le taxi. Did they really call it? Well, yeah, they would in France, wouldn't they? There you go. Have some taxi service. Let's give you some too, shall we? Let's give you some as well. Okay. There's nothing over here for me to put taxi stuff in yet. Put you there. Okay. Okie dokie. So we're slowly getting our services in, folks. That's a good thing. It's what we call an awesome sauce thing, type of thing. All right. We are... a couple of problems here, I think. No, it's Parks, okay. All right. Well, we've got some transportation in. We've got some busing in there. We've got some what looks to be taxis in there, too. I will fix the bus lanes. We'll have to fix that. I want to get the bicycles DLC, because that's going to help. Trying to think what else we need. Not really sure that there's all that much more that we need right now. I think we just got to let this all percolate and do its thing. Oh, okay, the police are there visiting them. Ruh-roh. What were those police doing there visiting them? Were they being bad? Kind of cool, really. That's pretty cool. We get to ride with the police there for a little bit. That's pretty cool. Anyway, our city is coming along. We're doing really well. There are going to be a lot more things I want to do. Like, I want to get more textiles in here. I want to start trying to expand our industry a little bit more in the next episode, and try to sort it out that way if we can. And yes, I do want to try to get some more beauty on the streets because we need it. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually not dealing with all the traffic jams that we were, so that kind of tells me we might actually be headed in the right direction with that and trying to minimize the damage as much as we can. So, I don't know, maybe it might even be the particular map we were playing on too. I do not know. But we'll go ahead and we'll call it an episode here for today. And we'll continue on with our work in the next episode to expand our city, our industries and things like that so that we can bring in more revenue, things that'll help us in the long run. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Smash that bell notification icon to tell the silly old YouTube algorithm that you like the videos, you want to know when there's more videos coming out. And be sure to share the link to the channel with your family, your friends, your colleagues, your coworkers, your pet kitty cat, pet puppy dog, pet parakeet, pet bunny rabbit, pet guinea pig, pet dragon, pet lizard, pet salamander, pet turtle. Why not? Because, hey, why? Why not? By sharing the link to the channel with others, it does help our wonderful channel grow, and it helps our wonderful community grow as well. Be sure to check out our Discord server and all that good stuff. We have some really cool conversations about various games in there, and y'all are very helpful and all that stuff, and your comments, your ideas, your suggestions, your feedback, all that good stuff. I do appreciate it. It does help me out a lot. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, please have a safe, wonderful, and successful rest of your week, and I shall see you all in the next episode. Happy gaming!